Today we'll be doing uh, HackerRank contest maybe. I don't even know how this site works. In a town there are n shops numbered 1 to n. Sam wants to buy X chocolates and we are already late I think. Sam wants to buy X chocolates for his friend for his upcoming birthday, but he is a lazy person and thus he will go to one shop only. Uh-huh. He knows the stock of chocolates in each shop. Help him find out which shop should visit in order to buy the chocolates. If there are multiple answers, print the shop with the smallest index. If the given conditions can't be satisfied, return impossible. Huh. First line of input contains n and x. Next line contains n space integers. Let's open an ID. How do I open an ID here? Codingblocks.com maybe. Shift plus enter. Reduce the size a bit, and then we can. So input first line contains n and x, and x is the number of chocolates he wants to buy, right? Space a of I. So we have inputted the stock of the ith shop, and the constraints are 10 is power 9, so basically int is available. Index of shop he needs to visit. Oh, okay. So if a of I is greater than n, and we can actually create another loop. And this will solve the problem, I guess. A of I is less than n, is greater than n basically. Greater than x, sorry. Greater than x or greater than equal to x. Then we just break and we say that answer is equals to I, and what do we do? C plus plus 20, and we have to output 10, right? So say out is an answer. Let's see if this works. Are they sorted? Are the shops sorted by default? Okay, I did not declare an int answer. Okay, the shops are all obviously sorted. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. What is the problem here? Oh, I did not copy paste it. Fuck. What? I'm an idiot. This difficulty level of medium? Why is that? So essentially we have to store I plus 1 because because indexes start with 0 in our code, but in their code it might start from 1, right? 1 to n, right? Yeah. Yes, this should be the answer. Should I submit though or not? Let's read the second question. Find the probability of a day to Wednesday in a year, taking into consideration that leap years occurs once in 4 years. What does this mean? Print an integer, the sum of the numerator and then the denominator for the probability. P and Q are in the lowest form. Print P plus Q. Example, if P and Q are 1 and 14, then print this. Weird. Oh, okay, it failed for one test case. Weird. Why would that be? So, okay, I know why it failed. Because let's just say if answer equals equal to 0, that means it did not actually get an answer. Then cout is less than impossible, and then else we just print this. And I think this is the should be the approach. Let's see, impossible. How do I print impossible? Just like this, or what is the way? So now this is a really a weird question. Like, what is the probability? What you want? Probability of a day to be Wednesday in a year. What does this actually mean? So what I thought I am thinking of is like a day to be Wednesday is 1 out of 7, right? I don't know, man. Display 8 or what? Python, where is Python? Python. Let's see. But taking into account, wait, let's see if there is a sample test case. There is none. There is no sample test case. That is weird. What? It got accepted? What the? Okay. And the length of the subarray, that gives us the maximum x. I think this is a Googleable question, I think. What is a mix? Mix is a mix of a set of non-negative integers is the minimal non-negative integers such that it is not in the set. For example, 1 2 3 0 and 0 1 2 4 5 is 3. There exist multiple answers. Print the smallest length. Maximum mix. So maximum max smallest length and I don't know, man. And subarray. Okay. What is a subarray according to them? It is not given. Weird. Weird. Int n cmn. Okay, so this code can be reused. Let's just remove this code. Okay, there exist multiple answers. Print them. N is up to 1000 and a of I is up to 10 plus 6, so int is fine. For each test case, print one integer length of the subarray containing maximum x. If multiple answers exist, print the smallest one. 5 is there and 1 2 0 4 5 and the length is 3. The max of 120 is 3, which is the maximum max we can get in the given array. Hmm. What? 0 to 2 and the length is 3. Hmm. Weird. So essentially we can find the max of this array. Okay, let's see how do we solve the max. I don't know how to do this. Let's just say prefix max. Prefix max, and let's say n, and let's say there is a suffix max, and we go on and find those. Hmm. We can go and implement an O of n square solution. Can we? Let's see this site. तो सामने रखी है. Uh, this is not sliding window technique. Okay, that is something. Okay, initialize a set is to store values that are not present in the current subarray. Let me come a second. Initialize a set S to store value. Okay. I don't think this is a good question to solve right now. Bob is going to watch a movie with his friends in theater. There are seats numbered from 1 to 1 per 6. Out of these, Bob's friend has booked the seats number from L to R. Seats number, triangular number. What is a triangular number? 136 and so on. Okay, it can be represented in a triangle. What is the formula for this? N into n plus 1 by 2. Is this the formula? Test cases are large and L and R are also large, and you just have to find number of seats Bob can sit on. So we can just pre-compute them since they are like so triangular number. So we can go from into I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and tr dot append. Basically, how do I append this? Push back I into I plus 1 by 2 if this is the way to go, and then I just, how do I until when do I do this? IE6 maybe, so maybe IE3 because this is actually getting multiplied twice, so this should be 2 or maybe 3, right? And then what I can do is vector and prefix, basically store the prefix array, and what I can do is this prefix is going to be 1e6 and this is going to hold the value of bool, right? Or maybe this will be not the prefix, this can be the ct or maybe the numbers, right? And it can go from I to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, we can go until 1e6, or we can go in tr, right? Dot size and tr of I, whatever this holds, this should get to be true, right? And then we can make a prefix array on e6, and this should be initialized by false, and should be initialized by 0, and we just say if number of this is true, if this is true, then we just so let's say declare numbers till now, numbers till now equals 0, and we can actually increase and then store that. Still now should be stored inside the prefix. Prefix I is equals to this, right? And this is totally wrong code. We can actually do this in prefix of I should be equals to prefix of I minus 1 plus if number of I is true, then it would actually return true. And yeah, this is pretty much the code, and this should start from 1, and let's say prefix of 0 is actually 0, and yeah, this should work. And what we can display is basically prefix of R minus prefix of L, maybe. I think this is the way to go. Let's run the test cases. Okay, vector was not declared. Three. Weird. Is 3 coming out to be the answer? Okay, so this is up till 1e6. 1e6. And still 3. Let's see what all numbers are storing in this tr string, right? For auto and x in tr cout less than star x less than. Let's see this. Okay, weird. Okay, so x is already int. It should be int star, right? Okay, it is storing 0, 1, 3, 6 and so on. I think this is right.
मुझे पहला नहीं हुआ पता नहीं
एंड कर देते हैं स्ट्रीम
2 मिनट